Hello guys, today I'm going to show you on how to design a Spur Gear using AutoCAD. This is our final product that we are going to produce. So I'm going to choose the workspace to start with. Wait for a moment. It was loading. Yeah, this is my workspace now. Let me zoom for clarity purposes. Yeah, I think this one is better. So I'm going to start with a circle of 50 radius. I'm going to start with a circle of 50 radius. Yeah, that is my circle. Then 50 radius circle. Also, I require another circle of 45.5 radius, so I press enter. And I specify the center of the circle. That is my center. Yeah, then I give it a radius of 45.5 millimeters. Also, I require another circle of 40 millimeters. So I press enter and search for the center of the circle. Yeah, that is my center. I give it a radius of 40 millimeters. Also, I require another circle of 30 millimeters. So I'll press enter and click at this immediately at the center and give it a radius of 30. Also, we require another circle again of 15 millimeters. So press enter and give it a radius of 15 millimeters. Also another circle, a final circle of 5 millimeters radius. Yeah, and that becomes our circle of 5 millimeters radius. After this, I'm going to draw a line from the center to the tangent of the circle. Yeah, I think it is very visible. Yes, after this I'm going to offset this line. I'm going to offset this line at a distance of 4 millimeters in both sides, on the left side and on the right side. Yeah, 4 millimeters. Also, I'm going to offset it again at a distance of 3 millimeters. I'm going to offset it distance 3 millimeters. Yeah, that is 3 millimeters. Yeah, also I'm going to offset it again, once again, at a distance of 1 millimeters in both sides, both left and right. Click offset, and here we have our 4 millimeters line, 3 millimeters line, and 1 millimeters line. Now I'm going to draw an arc. I'm going to draw an arc at the intersection of the lines for me to come up with a perfect tool. Also, I take up again the arc command. Specify the intersection first, intersection point, the second, that is the second intersection point, and the third intersection point. As you can see, we have our tooth profile here. I'm now going to delete the lines because they are now not important. Yes, that way. Also, I'm going to delete that one. I'll now take the trim command. That's the trim command. I'll trim that one. Again, I trim that one. Also, I'm going to join out the tool using the join command for it to become one profile, so that to make the array to be very possible. As you can see, now it is one object. I'm now going to array it because I need 20 teeth. Select the object to array and specify the center of the array. Let the number of items be 20. Press enter. I'm going to trim. Now to make the object to be more clear. So take up the trim command. I will trim that one. that one, trim that one. I'm trimming all the 20 teeth for joining purposes. Trim that one. Yes, that one. Good. That one. That one. I'm panning it so that so that I can see the downward ones. Yes, that one. Yeah, good. After this, I'm going now to join these lines. First of all, I'll explode the object so that the join command will work out perfectly. First of all, I'll explode it. I have exploded it. It has not worked, so I explode it again. I press the explode command. I select the object. And I press enter. As you can see, it has not exploded again. I now press the explode command again and select the object. It has now worked. As you can see, that is one object. So I'm going now to join this object. So yes, you can now see now it has worked. Now this is our object now. It is one object now. Next, I'm going to extrude. I'm going to press pull this object so to turn it from a 2D to a 3D object. I'm going to extrude it. As you can see, we have 3 portions. The first portion will be, I'll extrude it at a distance of 6 millimeters on the upper section. Press pull. Press pull command. Distance of 6 millimeters. Yeah, that one. Press pull the next one. I press pull the next one again. Distance of 4 millimeters. And the last one, I press pull it at a distance of 6 millimeters. So as to make the upper surface more appealing. Also, I'm going to press pull on the lower side of the gear for uniformity purposes. So I press there and I press pull it at a distance of 6 millimeters. 6 millimeters. The next one again, I press pull the next part, the next portion, at a distance of 4 millimeters. And the next portion at a distance of 6 millimeters. Now that being done, I'm now going to use the join command to join these to join this object, to make this object to be a one object component. So I use the union command. I will use the union command to join these objects because it seems there are different types of objects here. So I press the union command and I select all the components and I press enter. As you can see now, we have one solid object. First of all, remove that net and we have a one good solid object. Thank you very much for watching my video. Subscribe, share and like my video. Thank you very much. Be blessed.